Clearly Reviews, and here today we're going to be covering Smash Burgers.
Smash Burger, I've heard a lot about this spot. I'm fucking high as hell. I'm starving. It's been a long day. I'm about to sit down and grub, and then we're about to keep it cracking. New York, you already know what time it is. We fried potato live. We just left the Hazy House, and I can't lie, I am high and I am starving. There was a debate about the best burger in town, but Smash Burger was right around the corner, and I heard they're extremely friendly when it comes to smoking herb. This was a no-brainer. So what do we got? We got fingerling potatoes, our fries. Potatoes are great. Alright, we're about to see what this is in for. Right off the rip, that's Super Mafia. Look how thin that is right there. That looks like a very thin, tasty, fire-ass little burger. Soft-ass bun. You got pickle. Not fried onion.
So as you can see, this is a place that definitely has a pretty good amount of hype at the moment. They're definitely a spot that a lot of people are holding in a very high regard, and I would definitely say it's justified. I would say that the quality of the food is definitely much better than a lot of the spots that you're going to be able to find locally nowadays. I would say that the majority of spots are just selling some food that's not even really food at all. It's more genetically modified nonsense. So that's a discussion for another day, but today we're talking about Smash Burgers. Smash Burgers is definitely a very consistent spot. I would say that the quality of the food is very consistent, but when I went the other day to do this review, I actually came across a very unfortunate situation where the customer service just wasn't up to par. I would say that this is definitely something that we see commonly in today's food service. It just is what it is. I think when you pay people for the length of time that they're there, you breed laziness. When you pay someone for the job that they do, that incentivizes them to do a better job in the process of each job. But that's just is what it is. So I would say that the customer service just wasn't really good at all. I was waiting over at the cash register for a few minutes while they were just joking around in the back, while one of the managers was off to the side having a discussion with whoever, and she was like saying to the other employees to go to the register, and they were just kind of just laughing about it. So it was very inconvenient since I was on break, but that is what it is. That only plays a small factor in the whole experience. I would say that the food definitely makes up for it. I would say the actual quality of the food at a spot like this is definitely, it's probably costing them a little bit more than it would cost other places. It definitely is. It's not maybe, it definitely is. So at the end of the day, it makes sense why they may be cutting corners, employing people who probably shouldn't be employed at all, but that is a topic for another day. So I definitely would say that I overall would give it my recommendation, but at the end of the day, I also would say that if you are going to the location in Route 128 in Westwood, be prepared to wait a while and be prepared to deal with just nonsense, because it seems like they have children working there that are just way too focused on having a laugh instead of making some money. So it's sad to see, but it is the common thing nowadays. So I do appreciate anyone who watches this and bears with me through this painful, annoying thing I'm saying right now, but I think this is very much needed so that we can QC, quality control, the food service and just all places at the moment. If people are actually holding people to a higher standard, that's how we get a higher standard produced, and just is what it is. As you see in America right now, everyone is settling for less, and I'm not going to be one of them. So I appreciate you if you are someone that's on the same path.